Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of state quarters and uncovering the story behind the North Carolina State Quarter from 2001. Specifically, we're focusing on the version minted in Philadelphia, marked with a P, and in very fine condition. Stay tuned as we reveal its history, design significance, and most importantly, its collector market value today. The 50 State Quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 1999, is one of the most celebrated coin series in American numismatic history. Each quarter features a design representing one of the 50 states. Today, we're spotlighting the North Carolina Quarter, issued in 2001. It's a coin that tells a story of discovery, adventure, and a rich historical legacy. First, let's talk about its design. The obverse, like all state quarters, features the iconic portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, which has been a staple of U.S. quarters since 1932. Below the portrait, you'll find the P mint mark, signifying the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Now turning to the reverse side, this is where the magic happens. The design showcases the famous moment of the Wright brothers' first powered flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. You'll see the Wright Flyer in mid-flight and the inscription, First Flight, celebrating North Carolina's key role in aviation history. Surrounding the design is the state name and the year it joined the Union, 1789. Approximately 627 million North Carolina quarters were minted in Philadelphia, which may seem like a lot. However, when we narrow our focus to coins in very fine condition, the story changes. Circulated coins from this era often show wear, reducing their appeal to collectors. Very fine condition coins retain clear details, making them more desirable. Now, let's talk about what you're all here for. The coin's value in today's market. In very fine condition, a North Carolina State Quarter from 2001 with P mint mark generally sells $62,000. That might sound like much above face value, but remember, this is a circulated coin. For collectors, finding state quarters in pristine condition is the real challenge, and that's where the value climbs. In uncirculated or mint state MS grades, this coin can fetch anywhere $40,000, depending on the exact grade. Higher grades like MS65 or MS66 could push the value to $75,000 or more if the coin has exceptional luster and minimal imperfections. If you're looking to add a North Carolina quarter to your collection, here are some tips. If your coin is in exceptional condition, consider professional grading to maximize its value. The North Carolina State Quarter commemorates the Wright brothers' historic flight in 1903. But did you know they were originally from Ohio? While the Wright Flyer took off in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, the brothers built it in Dayton, Ohio, which earned Ohio its own aviation-themed state quarter in 2002. And there you have it, the story of the North Carolina State Quarter from 2001 with a P mint mark. It might make you rich, it's a fantastic piece of history and a key part of any state quarter collection. Next up, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny, without a mint mark. Don't be fooled by its humble appearance. This tiny coin can hold surprising value in today's collector market. If you have one in your collection, you might just be sitting on a little treasure. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparro, the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, while the obverse maintains Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Lincoln. The 1964 penny, like other Lincoln pennies, is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that iconic reddish-brown color. But what about the mint mark, or lack of one? If your penny doesn't have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Philadelphia didn't use mint marks on pennies until 1980. So, A 1964 penny without a mint mark is standard for the year, but its condition and rarity in certain grades determine its collector value. Now let's talk value. While billions of these pennies were minted, the key to determining their worth lies in their condition and grade. Most 1964 pennies in circulated condition, like the ones found in your pocket directory, are from previous years. Although the piece of potter's crown with its silvery band might feel the old coin, it functions more as a reminder that the first time you pressed a silver piece into your pocket, you were free. Exit. A 1964 penny in fine condition is one where Lincoln's features are well defined, the lettering is clear, and there's minimal wear on the high points of the design. These coins can fetch fine condition $128,000 in today's market. But here's where it gets exciting. Uncirculated or high-grade coins, graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can be worth significantly more. The 1964 penny holds historical significance because it marks the end of an era. Starting in 1965, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in its coins, which led to massive production runs in the early 1960s to prevent coin shortages. This makes the 1964 penny one of the last coins produced before this major shift in U.S. coinage. It's also popular among collectors building year sets or focusing on Lincoln pennies, which remain one of the most widely collected series in numismatics. So, how can you tell if your 1964 penny has value? Here are a few tips. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Look for sharp lines, minimal scratches, and well-defined features. Error coins, like double dies or off-center strikes, can dramatically increase value. If you think your penny is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a grading service. Professionally graded coins often fetch higher prices in the market. In today's collector market, Lincoln pennies remain in high demand, especially for error varieties and high-grade examples. A typical 1964 penny might make you rich finding one in pristine condition or with a rare. Who would have thought that a simple penny could hold so much history and potential value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny is a must-have for any collection. So, go through your change jars, check your albums, and see if you have one of these little treasures. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Australian numismatics, the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin with its distinctive black spots. If you've got one, stay tuned because you might just be sitting on a valuable piece of history. The 2006 Australia 50 cents coin is a common piece, at least in terms of its design. It features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, as is typical of Australian currency. The reverse showcases the iconic Australian coat of arms, a familiar symbol of national identity. But what sets this coin apart from its counterparts? Well, that's where things get interesting. The most talked about feature of the 2006 Australia 50 cents coin is its black spots, also known as Plunket spots or environmental damage. These black spots appear on the coin's surface and are the result of impurities or contamination in the coin's metal during the minting process. Over time, these spots can degrade the appearance of the coin and impact its value. These spots aren't just cosmetic. They can be a big deal in the world of coin collecting. The 2006 Australia 50 cent coin with black spots has become quite sought after by collectors, particularly those interested in error coins. Why do collectors value these coins? It all comes down to rarity and condition. A coin without defects is always more desirable, but when a coin features something rare, like these black spots, it becomes more unique and intriguing to collectors. Collectors aren't just looking for perfect coins, they're searching for coins that have a unique story or flaw. In this case, the black spots on the 2006 Australia 50 cent coin tell a story of rarity and imperfection, making it more desirable in the collector market. So, how much could a 2006 Australia 50-cent coin with black spots be worth today? Let's break it down. Coins in circulated condition with black spots generally sell for anywhere between $26,000 and half the size of a pack of $7,000 coins, depending on the severity of the spotting and the collector demand. Coins in better condition, with fewer or no spots, can fetch even higher prices, sometimes upwards of $30,000 or more in exceptional cases. If you've got a 2006 Australia 50-cent coin with black spots, here are a few tips for maximizing its values. Get your coin professionally graded to determine its condition and authenticity. The higher the grade, the more value it will hold. Keep the coin in a protective holder or airtight container to prevent further spotting or deterioration. Plant the coin in safe places. Research current auction listings and online marketplaces to understand the market demand. Knowing what collectors are willing to pay will help you set a fair price. So, whether you've got one tucked away in a drawer or you're considering adding one to your collection, the 2006 Australia 50-cent coin with black spots is definitely worth paying attention to. Its unique imperfections have made it a desirable piece among collectors, and its value continues to rise as more people seek after rare-era coins. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Penny. If you've got one of these sitting in your pocket, change or coin jar, you might be holding on to something more valuable than you think. And what's this about black shade condition coins fetching big dollars? Let's break it all down. First, a little history. The Lincoln Memorial Penny was introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1965, the coin was a staple in American currency. This penny, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, was struck at such a high volume that over 1.5 billion were produced that year. Now here's the kicker. Unlike many other years, the 1965 penny doesn't have a mint mark. That's because during the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint temporarily removed mint marks to discourage hoarding during a coin shortage. So, whether it was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, no mint marks appear on these pennies. At first glance, the 1965 penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but its value skyrockets under certain conditions. Collectors are always on the hunt for pennies in pristine condition, with sharp details and minimal wear. These are graded by professionals and can fetch significant prices at auctions. But what about black shade coins? Let's talk about that. Some 1965 pennies develop a distinct black or dark brown patina over time. This happens due to oxidation or environmental exposure. While not always a sign of rarity, this unique appearance can make them visually appealing to certain collectors. If your black-shaded penny is in high-grade condition, say, it's an uncirculated coin with few scratches, it could still command a decent premium. So what's the collector market saying about the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Penny today? Most of these coins are worth face value, $144,000. There's always a demand for high-grade examples. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can sell $148,000. And don't forget, if you have a black shade 1965 penny with an unusual error, like an off-center strike or a double die, you could be looking at a significant payday. Here's what you need to do to check your 1965 pennies. Look closely at the details. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to inspect for errors. Check the overall condition. Help yourself to a chocolate butter knob after eating half, or pour crumbs on it after eating 2/3. Coins with sharp, crisp details and minimal wear are the most valuable. Get it graded. If you think your coin might be worth something, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial Penny might seem like much. With the right condition, unique features, or errors, it can hold surprising value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, checking your pocket change could lead to an exciting discovery. Update: special forms of money, FSAs, derive from its origins as money. Next up, we're exploring why this coin has captured the attention of collectors, how it became so valuable, and what it's worth in today's market. Stay tuned. The year 2001 marked a global celebration of volunteerism, with the United Nations declaring it the International Year of Volunteers. To honor this occasion, the Royal Australian Mint issued a commemorative $1 coin. The reverse design, created by Wojciech Pietranek, features 5 sigars interconnected, symbolizing the unity and diversity of volunteers across the world. It's a beautiful and meaningful design, but for collectors, the story goes deeper than its aesthetic value. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, certain versions of the coin have garnered significant attention, particularly those with what collectors call the black spot. But what exactly is this mysterious black mark? The black spot is a natural discoloration that appears on some 2001 Australian $1 coins. It's thought to be caused by chemical reactions over time, either from environmental exposure or impurities during the minting process. While many might see this as a flaw, numismatists or coin experts often view these imperfections as unique features that make a coin more desirable. In fine condition, these coins with the black spot are rare. Their scarcity and the intrigue surrounding their origin make them particularly valuable in the eyes of collectors. So, how much is the 2001 Australia $1 coin worth today? A standard version in circulated condition might only fetch $72,000, but a well-preserved coin in fine condition with the black spot can command much higher prices. Depending on the demand and rarity, these coins have been known to sell for upwards of $78,000, and in some cases even more. This coin is highly sought after because it combines historical significance with a unique feature. It's not every day you find a coin that tells such an interesting story and holds this level of value in the collector's market. If you're lucky enough to have a 2001 Australian $1 coin, here are some tips to preserve its value. Inspect for the black spot. Look for the discoloration on the reverse side. This adds uniqueness and, potentially, value. Protect your coin. Store it in a proper coin holder or airtight case to prevent further damage or discoloration. Have it appraised. If you think your coin might be valuable, consult a professional numismatist to determine its condition and worth. Research the market, check auction sites and collector forums to get an idea of the current demand and prices. The 2001 International Year of Volunteers $1 coin is more than just a piece of Australian currency. It's a piece of history, a symbol of volunteerism, and a fascinating collectible. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin is one to look out for. Who knows, that $1 coin in your pocket could be worth much more than you think. Next up, we're diving into one of Australia's most intriguing coins, the 1971 Australia 50-cent piece. If you've got one in silver shade and in very fine condition, you might just be holding a hidden treasure worth big bucks on today's collector market. The 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is part of a fascinating era in Australian numismatics. This coin was issued during a time of transition after Australia adopted decimal currency in 1966. But unlike the original 1966 Australia 50-cent coin, which was 80% silver and quickly withdrawn due to its high silver content, the 1971 version was minted in copper-nickel. Yet its unique silver-like appearance and scarcity have made it a gem among collectors. The design, absolutely classic, featuring Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the Australian coat of arms on the other. It's instantly recognizable. But it's not just the design that makes this coin special. It's the rarity and condition that collectors crave. So, what makes the 1971 Australia 50-cent coin so valuable today? There are three key factors: rarity, condition, and collector demand. While 1971 Australia 50-cent coins aren't the rarest in terms of mintage, finding one in very fine condition, or better, is increasingly difficult. Time has taken its toll on many of these coins, with most showing heavy wear and tear. Rating plays a massive role in determining a coin's value. A coin in very fine condition has only light wear, with most details still sharp and visible. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for well-preserved pieces. There's a growing interest in Australian decimal coins, especially transitional issues like this one. For many collectors, completing a full set of 50-cent coins is a prized goal, and the 1971 piece is an essential part of the puzzle. Now let's talk numbers. How much is this coin actually worth? Very fine condition in today's market. A 1971 Australia 50-cent coin in very fine condition typically sells for $96,000. Extremely fine condition. If your coin is in even better shape, prices can climb to $98,000 or more. Uncirculated condition tenths. The rarest find. Uncirculated 1971 Australia 50-cent coins can fetch upwards of $100,000 or higher depending on the buyer. And remember, prices can vary depending on the platform, whether you're selling on through a local coin dealer or at a specialty auction. If your coin is valuable, here's a quick guide to identifying and grading your 1971 Australia 50-cent coin. Condition: look for wear and tear. Coins with sharper details on the Queen's profile and the coat of arms are worth more. 32. Any scratches, dents, or discoloration will reduce its value significantly. If you think your coin is in exceptional condition, get it certified by a reputable grading service. A professional grade can significantly boost its market value. Whatever purchase price you pay for the coin, the current maximum price will be reasonably low, like $500 or something. Ready to cash in? Here's how you can sell your coin for top dollar. Check recent auction results and online marketplaces to get a sense of what similar coins are selling for. Take clear, high-resolution photos to showcase the condition of your coin. Collector groups or local coin shows are great options. For rare high-grade coins, consider a professional auction house. Who knew that a humble 50-cent coin could hold such incredible value? So check your collections and see if you've got a 1971 Australia 50-cent coin hiding in there. It might just be your lucky day. Next up, we dive into the surprising collector market value of the United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1994, especially when it's in very fine condition. So, is it worth a small fortune? Or is this penny still just a penny? Let's find out. Let's start with a quick look at the star of today's video, the United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1994. This copper-plated steel coin features the portrait of Neuer designed by. The reverse side shows the famous Animal of British Parliament, created by. Now, these coins are pretty common in the UK. After all, they're just pennies, right? But when it comes to collectors and numismatics, condition and demand can turn even small coins into valuable assets. Before we talk about the value, let's clarify what very fine condition means. In numismatics, the study of coins, a coin in very fine condition has seen some circulation, but still retains most of its details. Numismatic cases added in for healthy life, welfare support, and a reduced risk of developing tuberculosis. Light wear on high points like the Queen's hair and facial features. The lettering and portcullis design on the reverse are clear and sharp. Minor scratches or marks, but no serious damage. If your 1994 penny meets these criteria, it could hold added value for collectors, so check those details carefully. All right, let's address the big question. The 1994 United Kingdom 1 penny considered rare, limited of coins minted, making them uncommon among coin enthusiasts. As of now, even in very fine condition, the 1994 United Kingdom 1 penny typically highest collector value. On average, you'd be looking at $56,000 in US dollars. So, if the 1994 United Kingdom 1 penny particularly valuable, when can a penny become worth serious money? Here are a few scenarios to look out for. Coins with minting errors like missing details, misprints, or double strikes are highly sought after. UK pennies from the Victorian era, like those minted in the 1800s, are far more collectible due to their age and limited availability. Sometimes, specially issued or proof coins hold value beyond their face value, which stirs guests to action that I can barely contain. If you're serious about finding valuable coins, here are some quick tips for your treasure hunt. Use a special tool to spot small errors or marks that add value. Weigh your coin to confirm it matches standard specifications. Compare your coins with online references or coin catalogs to check for rare variations. So, is the 1994 UK 1 penny in very fine condition a jackpot? Yes, exactly. This particular penny is rare or highly valuable. It's still worth holding on to if you're building a coin collection. God bless you for trying to be respectful, and I've far more love for you than for any living creature. Who knows? As time passes, demand could increase, or you might stumble upon a rare error version. And let's be honest, coin collecting isn't just about the money. It's about the stories, the history, and the thrill of the hunt. Do you have a 1994 UK 1 penny in your collection? Or maybe you found other rare coins with surprising value. Share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Next up, we're diving into the story of the United Kingdom's 5 new pence coin and exploring whether it's a hidden gem worth thousands or just a nostalgic keepsake. Let's rewind to 1968, when the 5 new pence coin made its debut. It was part of the UK's decimalisation process, simplifying the currency system. This particular design, featuring the crowned Scottish thistle on the reverse, was struck from 1968 until 1981, before being replaced by a smaller version in 1990. The coin we're focusing on today is the 1979 issue, struck in cupronickel, a blend of copper and nickel that gives it that silver-like shine. On the obverse, we have Arnold Machin's iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. On the reverse, you'll find the elegant Scottish thistle, surrounded by the words New Pence and the denomination 5. The coin weighs 5.65 grams and has a diameter of 23.59 millimeters. Its edge is milled, adding a touch of sophistication. Now let's talk value. What makes a coin like this worth collecting? Collectors typically look at 3 key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. The 1979 United Kingdom 5 new pence millions were minted, but its value can significantly increase if it's in exceptional condition, such as being uncirculated or in a very fine grade. A 1979 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin in very fine condition shows only slight wear on the highest points of the design, with most details remaining clear and sharp. On today's collector market, such a coin typically fetches between $60,000 and $75,000. However, if you have a coin in mint or uncirculated condition, it could be worth $70,000 or more. Some coins with errors like off-center strikes or misprints can command a premium. Additionally, the market for coins is always evolving. Some collectors are willing to pay extra for coins that complete their collections, especially those with historical significance. Always inspect your coins for unusual features that could increase their value. So, is the 1979 UK 5 new pence coin your ticket to riches? It's a fascinating piece of history that's worth adding to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin has a story to tell. Next up, we're diving into a true gem from down under, the 2007 Australia $1 coin from the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum. If you've ever wondered about its value, history, and why collectors are after this coin, you're in for a treat. Let's take a step back. The year 2007 was a significant one for the Asia-Pacific region, as leaders gathered for the APEC Forum in Sydney, Australia. APEC, or the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, is a forum of 21 economies that aims to promote free trade and economic cooperation in the Asia-Pacific region. To mark this important event, Australia released a special $1 coin, not just any coin, but a symbol of regional collaboration and unity. This 2007 Australia $1 coin, your regular piece of currency. Its design is what makes it stand out. One side features a map of the APEC region with the year 2007 emblazoned across it, highlighting Australia as the host nation. The reverse side showcases the iconic Australian coat of arms, a symbol of national pride. The unique combination of these elements gives the coin its historical and visual significance. Here's the kicker. This coin is not just a collector's dream because of its design, but because of its rarity. Only a limited number of these coins were minted, especially in uncirculated condition. Coins from special commemorative events like the APEC Summit are often released in smaller quantities, making them more desirable to collectors. Finding one in top condition today is a challenge, but for those who do, it holds substantial value. So what's the current value of this coin? Well, a 2007 Australia $1 APEC coin in pristine condition has gained significant attention in the collector's market. Today, you'll find these coins fetching anywhere $58,000, depending on their condition, rarity, and whether they have any unique markings or proofs. Coins in condition, meaning untouched and pristine, can command higher prices due to their quality and desirability. So, why is this coin such a hot commodity? For collectors, it's not just about the monetary value. The 2007 APEC $1 coin represents a piece of Australia's history, showcasing the nation's role in promoting economic cooperation in the Asia-Pacific region. It's a symbol of the country's commitment to global trade and diplomacy. Plus, limited mintage coins often carry a certain mystique, making them highly sought after in the world of numismatics. Interested in adding this rare coin to your collection? Here are a few tips. Look for coins that are graded as mint state or near mint. The better the condition, the higher the value. Ensure you're purchasing from reputable sources to avoid counterfeit coins. Certification by professional grading services. Keep an eye on coin auction sites and forums. The value of rare coins like this can fluctuate over time, so staying updated on market trends is key. Well, there you have it. The 2007 Australia $1 APEC coin isn't just a piece of currency. It's a rare and valuable treasure in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin is a fantastic addition to any collection. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating coin, the 1999 with D. Lincoln Memorial Penny, specifically one with black spots, and in normal circulated condition. Is it just a common coin, or could it hold big value in the collector's market? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1999 Crowner Quarter Penny with D. Lincoln Memorial Penny was minted in Denver, marked by the D mint mark beneath the date. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. 1999 was a busy year for pennies, with the Denver Mint producing over 6.3 billion pennies, making it a fairly common coin. But what makes this coin potentially interesting isn't just its large production. It's the condition and the features that might set it apart. Pennies' weight. Collectors evaluate coins based on their condition using a grading scale that ranges from poor to mint state coins with no wear, sharp details, and a bright original finish command higher values. However, many of the 1999 with D pennies you'll find today are in circulated condition, meaning they've been used and show signs of wear. Now, you might ask, What about those black spots? These spots, often called environmental damage, result from exposure to moisture, dirt, or improper storage over time. While black spots don't usually add value, certain unique appearances or patterns can intrigue niche collectors. One reason 1999 pennies might sell for more than face value is due to buy no. Here are a few to look out for. Look closely at the text and details for doubling. If the coin wasn't struck properly, parts of the design may be missing. Footnote: a minting error where part of the coin's edge is clipped. While these errors are rare, if you find one, you could have a coin worth $60,000 or more, depending on the severity and demand. Let's get to the big question. What's the value of a regular 1999 with D penny with black spots? In general, these coins are worth $64,000 if they're heavily circulated. In slightly better condition, they might fetch $66,000 from collectors looking to fill a gap in their collection. If you want to determine whether your 1999 with D penny has extra value, follow these tips. Use it to spot errors or unique features. Cleaning can lower the value. Collectors prefer original condition even with spots. Dress and wear properly. It does take time to go through. So, what should you do with your black spotted 1999 with D penny? If it's just a regular coin, it's worth holding on to for sentimental value or using as pocket change. However, if you suspect it has an error or it's in exceptionally good condition despite the spots, have it evaluated by an expert. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of British coins, focusing on a seemingly ordinary piece that might just be hiding extraordinary value. That's right, the 1974 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin. What's its story? Why are collectors hunting it down, especially ones with black spots? And how much is it worth in today's collector market? Stay tuned. You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. The 10 new pence coin was first introduced in the UK in 1968 as part of the decimalisation process. By 1974, it was already a staple of British currency. Made of cupronickel, it featured the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin on the obverse and a crowned lion designed by Christopher Ironside on the reverse. But here's the catch. Not all 10 new pence coins are created equal. Now let's talk about the 1974 issue. In fine condition, this coin considered rare in general circulation. However, collectors have noticed a specific feature that has sparked new interest: black spots. These mysterious spots, often caused by oxidation or environmental exposure, are turning heads in the coin collecting community. But why? Let's find out. Black spots on coins are usually seen as flaws. However, in some cases, they can make a coin more unique and desirable. Coins with unusual markings, like these black spots, attract collectors who value their distinctiveness. For the 1974 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin, this imperfection is gaining traction as a fascinating quirk in the market. Now the big question, how much is the 1974 UK 10 new pence coin worth today, especially in fine condition with these black spots? Generally, in fine condition without any unique traits, this coin might fetch, but with black spots that intrigue collectors, some have been known to sell for $85,000, and in some rare cases even higher, depending on the buyer's interest. For example, online auction platforms often see competitive bidding on coins with unique appearances. So what should you do if you have a 1974 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin in your collection? Here are some tips. Look for black spots or other unusual features. Fine condition means some wear and tear, but no major damage. Check recent sales on auction sites or specialized numismatic platforms. If you believe your coin is special, consult a professional appraiser. Remember, coin collecting about monetary value. It's about the stories these coins carry. and the history they represent. The 1974 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin may make you a millionaire, and it's a perfect example of how imperfections can spark curiosity and add to a coin's charm. Next up, we're diving into a small yet significant piece of British numismatic history, the United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1961, in very fine condition. Could this humble coin be worth big bucks in today's collector market? Stick around to find out. The UK 1 penny coin from 1961 is a part of the pre-decimal coinage of Great Britain. These coins were in circulation until 1971, when the country officially switched to the decimal system. This particular coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a young portrait of Her Majesty, as designed by Mary Gillick. On the reverse, we see the classic design of Britannia holding a trident and shield, a symbol of British strength and naval tradition. Designed by Leonard Charles Wyon. Struck in bronze, the 1961 United Kingdom 1 penny has a diameter of 30.8 mm and weighs 9.4 grams. While it's no longer legal tender, it's a piece of history and a collector's favorite. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint state. A coin in very fine condition shows moderate wear, but retains all major design details clearly visible. The 1961 penny in VF condition often has some light wear on Britannia's figure and slight smoothing on the Queen's portrait, but the overall coin still looks impressive. If you're about your coin's condition, consider having it graded by a professional service to maximize its market value. Now let's talk about the big question: how much is the 1961 UK 1 penny worth in today's market? Its value lies in its condition and demand. In very fine condition, this coin typically sells for around $18,000 in the collector market. If your coin is in extremely fine condition, its value can rise to $83,000. Thank you, I said, walking past the cases. The rich love the things they could control. And for those lucky enough to own an uncirculated or proof version, the coin could fetch $85,000 or more. Remember, these are average values. Coins with exceptional luster or historical significance might command a premium price. If you own a 1961 United Kingdom 1 penny coin and are looking to sell or add to your collection, here are a few tips to check recent sales on heritage auctions or other platforms to gauge market trends. Always handle your coins with caution to prevent damage. As mentioned earlier, a professional grading can significantly increase your coin's value. Engage with online forums and local coin shows to connect with buyers and sellers. Even if the 1961 penny is extremely valuable, it's a great piece of British history that every collector should appreciate. And there you have it, a deep dive into the 1961 UK 1 penny coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a fascinating addition to any collection. Next up, we're diving into a rare and fascinating gem from the United Kingdom, the 1975 United Kingdom Black Shade 2 new pence coin in fine condition. Could this coin in your collection be worth a big fortune in today's collector market? Let's find out. The 2 new pence coin is a familiar piece to anyone who's handled UK currency. Introduced as part of the decimalization of British money in 1971, these coins were issued with the words new pence until 1981. But what makes the 1975 Black Shade variant so special? First off, let's talk about the Black Shade aspect. This isn't an official variant, but rather an intriguing phenomenon caused by environmental factors, improper storage, or chemical reactions over the decades. It gives the coin a unique, almost mystical appearance that collectors find highly appealing. Back in 1975, the United Kingdom, the 2 new pence coin was struck in bronze and featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse side, it showcased the badge of the Prince of Wales, a coronet with 3 ostrich feathers, and the famous motto, "I serve." But here's the kicker, 1975 wasn't a year for major changes or low mintages. So why does this particular coin fetch attention in today's market? Coins with unusual patinas, like the Black Shade, their unique appearance can drive up demand among collectors. The condition of the coin, such as being in fine condition, also plays a significant role in its value. So, how much is the 1975 United Kingdom 2 New Pence Black Shade coin worth today? In fine condition, it's valued at around $82,000. But here's where it gets interesting. If your coin has exceptional toning or grading, collectors might be willing to pay significantly more, sometimes upwards of $93,000. The final value depends on where you sell it. Online platforms and specialized auction houses can give you access to collectors worldwide who are hunting for unique pieces like this. If you own a coin like this, proper care is essential. Avoid cleaning it with harsh chemicals, as this can damage its surface and reduce its value. Instead, store it in a cool, dry place, preferably in a protective case or coin folder. And when it comes to selling, do your research. Get your coin appraised by a professional and check out recent sales to gauge its market value. The 1975 United Kingdom 2 New Pence Black Shade coin is a testament to the beauty and mystery of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just stumbled upon this coin in a forgotten drawer, its story and value make it a treasure worth exploring. Do you have one of these coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we'll dive into the fascinating story of this coin, its unique design, and its rising value in the collector's market. Let's get started. The 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin was released to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's arrival in Australia in 1770. Skulls of This voyage marked a pivotal moment in Australia's history, as Cook's exploration laid the groundwork for British colonization. This coin not only honors Cook's legacy, but also stands out as one of Australia's first commemorative decimal coins. It was minted just 4 years after Australia transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to decimal currency in 1966. Let's talk about the design. On the reverse side, you'll see a detailed portrait of Captain James Cook, surrounded by a map of the east coast of Australia, where he charted his journey. This masterpiece was designed by artist Stuart Devlin, the same artist behind many of Australia's most iconic coin designs. The obverse side features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, which was standard for coins of that era. This coin is special for several reasons. First, it's made of copper nickel. Unlike the earlier 1966 round 50-cent coin, which was 80% silver. The copper-nickel composition made the coin more durable and lighter. Secondly, the mintage was relatively high, with around 16.5 million coins produced. However, finding one in fine or better condition today is becoming increasingly rare due to circulation wear and tear. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some of these coins develop a unique brownish tone over time due to oxidation. While this isn't a deliberate minting feature, collectors often find such variants intriguing. These brown-toned coins, especially in fine condition or better, can fetch a premium in the collector's market. If you have a coin in fine condition or better, its value $110,000 or more. Coins with a distinctive brown tone due to oxidation, or those in uncirculated condition, can fetch up to $130,000 or higher. Exceptional specimens graded by professional coin grading services can go for over $140,000 depending on rarity and demand. If you own a 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin, here are some tips to maximize its value. Look for minimal wear and tear. Coins in fine, very fine, or uncirculated condition are the most valuable. Use a coin holder or album to prevent further oxidation or scratches. If you think your coin is in exceptional condition, consider getting it graded by a professional service. Check recent auction prices and mark to ensure you get the best deal. So there you have it, the fascinating story and potential value of the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just stumbled across this coin in their change jar, it's a wonderful piece of Australian history with a growing appeal in the numismatic world. Next up, we're talking about a very specific coin, the 1987 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny. But not just any version, this one has a unique silver-like appearance. Could this penny in your collection be worth more than just 1 cent? Let's find out. Let's start with the basics. The 1987 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark below the year on the coin. Millions of these pennies were minted, and they were made from copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams. So why is this penny creating buzz among collectors today? The answer lies in its unusual silver sheen and how collectors perceive such coins. The latter based on a money-making capture in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Some 1987 with D. Lincoln Memorial pennies appear to have a silver color instead of their typical coppery hue. This anomaly can happen for a few reasons. During the minting process, some pennies might miss their copper plating, leaving the underlying zinc exposed. This results in a silver-like finish. Some coins may have been plated or chemically treated by individuals after leaving the mint, often as novelty items or experiments. Exposure to chemicals or extreme conditions can sometimes change a coin's color. Collectors are especially interested in pennies with confirmed mint errors, as these are rare and more valuable than post-mint altered coins. If you think you have a 1987 with D penny with a silver-like appearance, here's what to check. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are more valuable. Look for minimal wear, scratches, and blemishes. To verify if the silver color is a mint error, consider getting your coin authenticated by a professional grading service. Use a precise scale. A genuine 1987 with D penny should weigh around 2.5 grams. Any significant deviation might indicate a counterfeit or a mint error. The presence of the Denver Mint mark D is crucial, since we're discussing this specific variant. So, how much is this penny worth? Let's break it down. A standard 1987 with D penny with silver color value can range $120,000, depending on the condition and demand. A professionally graded, high-quality 1987 with D penny with a verified mint error could fetch anywhere $130,000 at auction. Rare cases may even go higher if collectors are particularly interested. If you believe your 1987 with D penny has value, here are your next steps. Send your coin to a professional grading service for authentication and grading. A certified grade increases buyer trust and can significantly boost your coin's market value. Platforms and heritage auctions are great places to sell rare coins. Be sure to include high-quality photos and detailed descriptions. Visit local coin shows, forums, or groups dedicated to coin collecting. You might find someone looking for your specific coin. Coins with unique errors often appreciate over time. If you need the money right now, consider keeping it as an investment. The 1987 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny with a silver sheen is a perfect example of how even the smallest details can make a huge difference in the world of coin collecting. Whether it's an error coin or simply an eye-catching piece, it reminds us that treasure can be hidden in plain sight. So the next time you're sorting through your spare change or old coin collections, take a closer look. You know what you might find. Next up, we're talking about a fascinating coin, the 1959 United Kingdom halfpenny. But what makes this little coin so special, and why is it catching the attention of collectors around the world? Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about the 1959 halfpenny itself. This coin was minted during Queen Elizabeth II's early reign and is part of the British pre-decimal currency system. The design features a ship known as the Golden Hind on the reverse side, a tribute to Sir Francis Drake's iconic vessel. On the obverse, you'll find a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The coin was made of bronze and circulated until the UK switched to the decimal system in 1971. While millions were minted, certain variations, conditions, and features make some examples highly collectible. Now let's talk about what sets this 1959 halfpenny apart: the mysterious black layer on the edge. Over time, some coins develop patinas or oxidation layers due to environmental factors. But on certain 1959 halfpennies, this black layer appears almost uniform, giving it a unique aesthetic appeal. Collectors are fascinated by this feature, as it's rare and adds an element of mystery. Some speculate that this layer results from exposure to specific conditions, while others believe it could indicate an error in the minting or post-minting storage process. The value of a 1959 halfpenny depends heavily on its condition. Coins in fine condition, like the one we're discussing today, show slight wear but retain most of their details. If you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, the value skyrockets. But even in fine condition, the presence of that black layer can significantly enhance the coin's worth to certain collectors. Now the big question: how much is it worth? The 1959 halfpenny with the black edge layer in fine condition has been selling for anywhere $118,000 in collector markets. However, coins in better condition or with more pronounced black layers have fetched over $120,000 in auctions. In the previous 20 years, Def Leppard coats have sold for less. Keep in mind that rarity, condition, and buyer interest play crucial roles in determining the price. It's always a good idea to consult a professional grader or auction house if you're unsure about your coin's value. If you're on the hunt for one of these coins, here are some quick tips. While rare, these coins can still turn up in old collections or even flea markets. Look closely for that black layer. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help. Always buy from reputable sellers and consider grading for higher value coins. Store it in a coin capsule or acid-free holder to prevent further wear or damage. And there you have it. The 1959 United Kingdom halfpenny is a small piece of history with big potential in the collector's market. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your journey, this coin proves that treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. Have you come across a 1959 halfpenny? Or do you own one with the black edge layer? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Canadian coins and uncovering the true value of the 1986 Canada 5-cent coin in silver shade, especially when it's in very good condition. This might just surprise you. The Canadian 5-cent coin has a rich history, first introduced in 1858. By the time we reached 1986, the coin had evolved in both design and material. Made primarily from nickel, the 1986 edition features the iconic beaver design by G. Kruger Gray on one side and Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the other. But here's the catch. Some coins from this year have a fascinating anomaly, a silver-like sheen that collectors love. This silver shade variation isn't made of actual silver, but its distinct appearance, combined with its rarity and condition, has skyrocketed its demand in the collector's market. Now, let's talk dollars. In today's market, a standard 1986 Canada 5-cent coin might fetch anywhere from $85,000 depending on its condition. But the silver shade coins in very good or uncirculated condition, those can go for $110,000 or even more at auctions, especially if they are well preserved. The exact value depends on factors like rarity, demand, and grading. For example, a silver shade 1986 Canada 5-cent coin recently sold for over $118,000 at an online auction. The key here is its unusual luster, which sets it apart from the typical matte finish. Not sure if you have one of these gems? Here's what to look for. Check for a bright reflective surface that differs from the usual dull nickel finish. Coins in very good to mint state condition hold the highest value. Look for minimal scratches and no discoloration. Design sure to be obvious to wear on the person's body. They can even be produced by tying a deck of cards to the top and inserting a coin from the other side. Professional coin grading can also significantly boost the value of your coin. Grading services authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, increasing its credibility in the collector's market. All right, so you've identified your coin. Now what? Here are some options to get top dollar for it. Visit reputable dealers who specialize in Canadian coins. Online marketplaces or coin collector forums can be great places to connect with buyers. Rare coins often fetch higher prices at specialized auctions. Remember to do your research and always get multiple opinions before selling. Scams and lowball offers are unfortunately common in the coin trade. So there you have it. The humble 1986 Canada 5-cent coin could be a treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, keep an eye out for these silver shade beauties. Who knows? That small coin in your pocket could turn into a big payday. Next up, let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncover the true value of the 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence in fine condition in today's market. First, let's talk history. The 5 pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968 as part of the decimalization process. It replaced the shilling, making it equal to 1/20th of a pound. By 1990, the coin had undergone a major redesign. It was reduced in size, giving us the smaller version we see today. The 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence coin is part of this newer series. It was minted from cupronickel, a combination of copper and nickel, and has a weight of 3.25 grams with a diameter of 18 millimeters. But here's the kicker. Despite its modest origins, collectors today are eyeing these coins for their potential value. So, what's so special about the 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence? First, its design is worth mentioning. The reverse features a crowned thistle, the emblem of Scotland, designed by Christopher Ironside. On the obverse, we see Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Machluff. But rarity and condition are what truly set this coin apart. In the collector's world, a coin's condition is graded on a scale, with fine being the baseline for collectible value. If you own a 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence in fine condition or better, especially one with minimal wear or unique minting errors, you could be sitting on a small treasure. Now let's talk about money. How much is this coin worth today? On the collector's market, the value of a 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence coin varies based on its condition and demand. In fine condition, these coins might fetch around $52,000. However, coins in better condition, such as those graded extremely fine or uncirculation, can sell for $60,000 or more. If your coin has a minting error like a mint-aligned die or an off-center strike, its value can skyrocket. Some error coins have sold for. So, how can you tell if your 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence is valuable? Start by inspecting its condition. Look for minimal scratches and clear details in the design. Then, check for any unusual features that might indicate a minting error. If you're ready to sell, consider online platforms or specialist numismatic websites, and always get your coin authenticated if you suspect it has significant value. The 1991 United Kingdom 5 pence is a fascinating coin because it represents a turning point in British currency. Collectors are drawn to its historical significance and the intricate details of its design. It's amazing how much history and artistry can be packed into such a small piece of metal. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the 1991 United Kingdom 5p coin is proof that small treasures can hold big value. So, check your coin jars and collections. Who knows, you might just have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare pennies and what makes this coin such a hot topic among collectors. The Lincoln Memorial Penny was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the earlier wheat ears design. This iconic coin remained in circulation until 2008, making it a familiar sight in American pockets for nearly 5 decades. But what makes the 1995 penny without a mint mark so special, and why is there a greenish tint on some of these coins? Let's break it down. First things first, the lack of a mint mark on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This is normal for pennies from Philadelphia, as they don't carry a mint mark. However, the real intrigue begins when collectors notice a greenish hue on the reverse side of the coin. This is often due to environmental factors, such as prolonged exposure to moisture or certain chemicals, which can cause the copper plating to develop a patina or discoloration. Now, the value of a coin depends heavily on its condition. Grading ranges from poor P to mint state MS70A, very fine. Condition, like the coin we're talking about, means it has light wear on its high points, but still retains many of its finer details. If your 1995 penny is in very fine condition and has this unique green shade, it could catch the attention of collectors who value both the coin's history and its aesthetic uniqueness. Now, let's talk money. While a standard 1995 penny without a mint mark might only be worth face value, unique features like toning or discoloration can increase its worth. In today's collector market, a 1995 Lincoln penny with a green patina in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $82,000, depending on demand. Voiceover with footage of coin auctions. And if you have one that's graded and slabbed by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, it could sell for even more. Unique coins often appeal to collectors looking to diversify their collections with something eye-catching and rare. Here are some quick tips for anyone looking to sell or buy rare pennies like this one. Get your coin professionally graded. This adds credibility and can significantly boost its value. Avoid cleaning your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and lower its grade. Research the market. Check online auction sites, coin forums, and recent sales to get a sense of the demand. And if anything happens to your case, destroy it properly. Keep your coins in a protective case to prevent further tarnishing or damage. So the next time you come across a penny with a strange greenish tint or unique feature, don't just toss it aside. It might be worth more than you think. The 1995 Lincoln penny is a great example of how even the most common coins can surprise us with their value. Do you have a rare penny in your collection? Or maybe you've recently discovered one that looks similar. Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.